Hey you guys, welcome back. My name is Klaus and thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Weekday Warriors. And today we're going to be doing something very special and we're going to be looking at a war in a little bit more of a, let's say specific. We're going to talk about the war a little bit more in depth. So it's going to be a little bit longer of a war recap. I'm going to show some attacks. I'm going to show my attacks and some other attacks too. I've got like 7 listed here. So it's going to be a long recap, guys, but I hope you enjoy it. We're going to be teaching a lot. We're going to be enjoying some of the attacks for what they are and really just giving Boston Tea Party props because I don't think we were supposed to win this war, but we did. So let's go into the war log. And if you look, you can sit there and count it if you want, but this is 12 wins in a row. 12. It's pretty impressive. I mean, you know, some of the wars have been really close. Some of them haven't. Look at that war against Wingers right there, the third from the top. 41 on 41. Boston Tea Party won by 0.6%, I think. So that's pretty impressive. But let's look at this war against this Chinese clan. I believe they're Chinese. And we won 58-50, which is a lot better than any of us expected because we've got one Town Hall 11. I know it's hard to tell, but Eric is the only Town Hall 11. And they had, I believe this one wasn't a Town Hall 11 as well. Yeah, that's Town Hall 11. But here's the thing. So this was an engineered clan. If we go in and look at the enemy team and go down to the bottom, I believe, there we go. Look at number 17. Rex is a co-leader. Number 17, 3-starred our number 4 and 2-starred our number 2. That's pretty impressive. I mean, they really, they had some really high-reaching attackers and, like their leader, look at their leader. If you look at their leader, they've got 1,500 war stars. This is a level 12 clan, guys, so they don't mess around. 405 wins. I mean, these guys are pretty formidable, so I just wanted to stop and congratulate the Boston Tea Party, all the guys that were involved. There was some serious planning going down, and we got the win. We didn't expect to because they had a serious, I think they had like a 10 Grand Warden advantage or something like that. But we were able to get it. So anyway, shout out to this clan. I didn't actually look. Are they from China? Yeah, they're Chinese. Okay, cool. So shout out to this clan. I mean, it was fun. We had a great time. We kind of felt when we first saw it, we were like, oh man, we're up against the engineering clan and they're gonna kill us. But the men and women, I think they're all men actually, of the Boston Tea Party really piled up together and planned and did really well. So let's watch an attack, guys. I'm gonna show my attack first just because I know that this took some serious effort out of myself and also some other players helping me plan this, guys. But it's me. I'm number 12 against number 7, which is, it's weird. It's hard for me to tell you what this is. It's a Town Hall 11 with max walls, but it doesn't have any X-bows and it only has 1 Inferno Tower. So what do you say this? What do you say this is? It's like a Town Hall 8 with Town Hall 11 with an Inferno Tower. It's like a Town Hall 8.33. I don't know what it was, but anyway, it was a pretty high reaching attack for me, and I was scared to death, but I'm using my max Valkyries, and it turned out pretty good. So drop my queen down here at the bottom. I'm behind that air sweeper in the core, so that's kind of the whole idea. And the idea was to get my Valkyries to jump into that Town Hall compartment with the Inferno Tower. But I believe we ran into a problem. I didn't actually preview this attack. I have previewed all the other ones. All right, so we got a clan castle pool, guys. 3, I think I wanted to kill that air defense with those hogs. That was probably the main issue because the queen is walking around to the north. I wanted her to go south. I mean, lots of things didn't go right, but the double poison, taking out the enemy clan cats, the Valkyrie. We're working on the dragon now. The queen's taking some damage every time that dragon does one blast, but we survived without using our special ability or a rage spell, so that's always nice. We're soaking up some DPS, but guys, the point defenses of a lower level Town Hall level, it doesn't really do a whole lot. You know what I mean? But I dropped my golem down here. I had to adjust my plan because I wanted the Valkyries to go into the eastern compartment, and my queen went the wrong direction. So adjust the plan just a little bit. You know, throwing down my golem, gonna be doing some jumping. I almost jumped into this compartment, but I decided I needed to jump over that Tesla compartment to get my troops into the core. So Valkyrie's going in, the queen is walking around, and actually I'm gonna pause real quick. If you look over here, if you look, that air defense was scaring me, but it turns out the queen can reach that air defense. I'm terrible at judging corners. So that was really scaring me there for a while, and I was actually focusing more on that than anything. I also forgot to drop my Clan Castle bowlers, so that was not good either. But the Valkyries are healed now. They take out the enemy king and the enemy queen. They're going to jump back, take out the Tesla. I think they come... Oh, the Valkyrie's going to go in toward the core there. I jump over the Clan Castle compartment in rage, and the Valkyries go into the rage. Unfortunately, I did not heal in time. I lost a few. I dropped the heal way too late. The Inferno Tower targets the Valkyries, and they got melted, so I'm thinking, oh man, I'm not going to get that Inferno Tower. I dropped that Clan Castle bowlers and Giant just to see if they can come in and help me out. The double giant bomb was triggered by the golem, and then I decided, you know what, I'm going to use my hogs. Usually use the hogs with this kind of attack, a go bajo. Usually use the hogs for this kind of attack to take out the outlier defenses. Well, you know what, it's only a level 1, and it's a multi-target Inferno. I think we can take it out, and I dropped all those hogs and was able to take out the Inferno Tower. And the only reason why I got the 3-star, aside from, you know, the fact that all of these mistakes took place, is that these defenses on the outside are very weak, lower level defenses, and that is what I want to talk to you guys about today. On top of everything else, attacking wise and 3-starring wise, is that engineering is cool. You know, it's really cool being able to reach up 20 ranks in 3-star, but your defense is terrible. You know what I mean? I can't imagine not being able to defend. I defend at least one time every war. And just because my base design, a lot of people helped out with that. And this guy was a fresh hit 3-star because his defenses were so low. So it's kind of like, it kind of comes down to your priority. Do you want defense, or do you want to be able to reach up and hit people at the top? And that's kind of the issue that I was dealing with is, you know, we were scared because it was an engineered clan, but we were able to grab almost all the stars. If I go up to the very top here, we only missed out on 2 stars. We were 2 stars away from the perfect war, and that's because defensively, engineering clans are not that great. In fact, they're terrible in almost every case. These top bases were defensively high on purpose, obviously, to help them from getting perfected. Perfected? That's a word. All right. Anyway, so that was cool. It was cool showing my own 3-star. I had a 6-pack this war, which is rare, believe me. But let's watch an attack by 7th Hokage. We're going to watch this attack on Emma. It's a Town Hall 9. Check it out, guys. This 7th Hokage, 7th, is a Town Hall 9, and he's going to be attacking this Town Hall 11, but it doesn't have Infernos and has level 1 Expos. And yet again, I don't really know what to call this base. It's got a level 7 Grand Warden. So, yeah, anyway. 7th is going to be coming after this base with the Queen Walk Govaho as well. Baby Govaho, if you want to be using the baby dragon in the name. But he's only got 1 for the funnel. Either way. Queen Walk coming in from the north side. And this is actually one of the bases I looked at attacking. And 7th comes at it exactly the same way I would have. I love that Queen Walk Govaho. I love how versatile it is and how good it is at turning corners if something goes wrong. But 7th comes at this base exactly the way I would have, from the northern corner, and starts heading down, trying to pull a Clan Castle. I think that mortar was just an easy kill for him. So we'll take out that mortar with the hogs, and then they should go down into the Archer Tower. Still didn't get a Clan Castle pull, though. I'm not sure if he is doing that on purpose, but he takes out that Archer Tower, and then he lures a Clan Castle with that same hog on that Wizard Tower. It's very nice. He gets the poison down, double poison trail between his queen and the Clan Castle, which is real effective against the balloon. Valkyrie goes down, gonna kill that dragon, and the balloon comes up too. I'm not sure exactly how effective the balloon and dragon is in the Clan Castle, honestly. If you guys are gonna, you know, you wanna be as effective as possible, I really do. I'm still a big fan of the baby dragon Valkyrie wizard combination, or something along those lines, because the standard dragon is just so slow, you know. But anyway, so the Valkyries are in. The queen is taking out the enemy queen. He's got a heal spell down. Unfortunately, he has some wandering Valks, but I think that's okay. Honestly, I think that's fine, because the wandering Valks are going to gut the core of this ring base very, very easily. It's not exactly a difficult base design to beat, but he's got a heal spell down on this section over here, a little bit too far to the north. He does lose a hog or two, but his Valkyries are in, his king is in, and most of the important defenses are not inside the core, but inside that core ring, which is nice. That means that most of the DPS on the base is going to get wrecked by that little bit that went into that middle ring there. But anyway, so his Valkyries working on the enemy king. I wish that healer would turn around and heal the Valkyries, but his king with the special ability pops, and it's it's going, guys. I mean, 7th reaches up 2 ranks, takes out a Town Hall 11, or at least he's attempting to, and beautiful uses of the minion. I don't know if you saw that, but it's up here now after that Tesla started tanking that golem. That minion is working on that Tesla. That's very, very nice uses of his troops. And the last thing is in the core, guys. A whole bunch of air bombs destroy that one minion. I believe that's what that was. Baby Dragon is still alive. Queen King is still alive. A whole bunch of wizards. A whole bunch of barbarians and archers. I mean, he wrecked that base in the face, which, as expected for an engineering base, where the defenses aren't really all that great anyway. But anyway, so shout out to 7 for that 3-star. I enjoyed that attack. I watched it live, and I thought he would appreciate the feature. You know what I'm saying? But let's move on to an attack. Let me just go there and start this attack. This is Eric Kiefer on number 4, and this is a Town Hall 11 with 2 level 1 Infernos and no X-bows. So again, I have no idea what to call this attack, or just what to call this base, but he's got level 40 Queen, level 25 King, and level 20 Grand Warden. So he's got a max Queen and a max Grand Warden. That's engineering to the max, guys. But he's got 2 golems coming in. Look at this attack he's got. Lava Hound. He's got some balloons. I felt like he had a dragon, but oh, okay, now I remember why this attack was so crazy. So just watch this, guys. Kiefer gets this by the skin of his teeth. He barely gets this 3-star. And here is why. So he's got his kill squad going in. He's about to lure the clan castle right now. There we go. So he's got an archer. He's got a Valkyrie. He's got a balloon. He's got a dragon. And he's got a lot of air troops in that clan castle. And look at this queen wandering off to the side. So his clan castle kill was not all that successful, and so the balloon will drop because of simple poison spell usage, but that dragon is still alive, guys, and that dragon is going to prove very difficult to deal with. Now, fortunately, this is an air attack, and so the kill squad doesn't have to go that far in, but that dragon will destroy the golems and then just follow around the balloons and lava hounds and everything, and do a lot of work. Anyway, so his queen is in doing some work right now. He's dropped the lava hound and some balloons behind. That lava hound soaks up a ton of black bombs, which is lovely stuff. We have haste spells letting the balloons get in there quickly. The lava hound explodes, takes out a whole bunch of defenses, the balloons do, and now he's got his lava hounds on the last air defense. A free spell on that Inferno Tower, which proves to be pretty clutch. And guys, look at that dragon just coming over, doing some work on these balloons. The air defense finally drops, and then we have a lava hound and some balloons working on this Inferno Tower. Now, watch this. The lava hound explodes, distracts the dragon, which was absolutely clutch. And then the balloons get away from the dragon. The balloons are working on the wizard tower and the final defense, and then the dragon takes out the last balloon. So now what, guys? This one little lava pup is over here doing work on the clan castle, and then watch this, guys. We have a huge pack of lava pups. This is proving the point that air attacks are awesome, because look, get somebody, yeah, get it. Lava pups for the win, guys. That was pretty sick. So lava pups were the MVP of that attack because they were able to take out the enemy clan castle dragon, which was proving to be quite difficult. And then shout out to Eric Kiefer for holding his own and keeping his cool, keeping a few wizards for this clan castle in the core. I'm not sure if he would have had time, but he did drop the wizards late and sent them directly at the clan castle. We got a few lava pups still working on these high damage per second buildings in the middle, and it will come down to simple, overwhelming power of the plethora of lava pups. For those of you that don't know what plethora means, it means a lot. Alright, so shout out to Eric Kiefer for that. That was a lot of patience on your part, my friend. And very, very nice attack. Lava pups for the win. OP. Hashtag lava pups OP. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so that was awesome. Now let's move on. I know this recap's already passing the average length for a recap, but I've got a lot of attacks to show y'all. So the next one, actually, we're going to give a buddy of mine, Jew Boy John, number 15. He's going to get a double feature today. So let's watch his 3-star on number 8. He's number 15, reaching up to number 8, 7 ranks, and he's going to be using the simple and straight go-ho attack. Now, he's got a baby dragon for some funneling, some wizards for the back end, but he's got 17 hogs. He's got 3, so what is that, like, is that a stoned go-ho, or I'm not sure. Stoned or shattered, I never understand the differences, but anyway, so watch this, guys. This baby dragon is totally clutch. It's going to work on that archer tower, and then it's going to cause that golem to go into the core. So there we go. The golem's like, oh, the archer tower's not there anymore. Let's go in toward the core. He has a wall breaker fail. That happens more often than not at Boston Tea Party. But anyway, so King working on the wall there. The Queen is taking out some buildings. Bowlers in the clan castle going to help get us through that wall there. And some patience on Jew Boy John's side because he has got to wait for these clan castle troops to drop and several other things to drop before he can drop his hogs. He's going to want to take out this Tesla farm, which there's some there's some clutch things happening that end up causing the victory here. So double giant bomb triggered by the Queen over there. Golems are going to use that jump spell. They're going to get into the core and start working on the Wizard Tower and double Tesla in the core. And guys, check it out. So the Queen is working on the enemy Queen. She pops that. She's going to work on the clan castle. The golems are still doing work. The golems are getting destroyed by everything right now. They still take out the Wizard Tower with their explosion. They take out the Tesla. The Queen helps with the King. And now we're down to only one Tesla in the core, guys. That was very, very nice. And then watch this. Queen destroys the town hall and steps out of the range of the X-bow. So that was just simple luck right there because the Queen is no longer part of the kill squad. Now the Queen is part of the cleanup crew, which is nice because she's an excellent cleanup crew person. Troop thing. So Hogs in the core now is going to drop a heal spell in the perfect place because of all that splash damage. There's also a double giant bomb spot, so there is one giant bomb, and watch this. They're going to take out the Expo. You got one Hog working on that mortar. There's another giant bomb, and it did nothing because the Hogs are out of the way. And that is going to do it. There is no more heal spells. The Queen is doing work, cleaning up those damage percent, high HP buildings at the north. And the Hogs are going to come down and whoop on this last Archer Tower. We'll watch as that happens, and then it'll go straight down. So Jew Boy John reaches up 7 and shows this base who's boss. I would have to say a little luck was on his side, but it was also an excellently executed attack. Great luck, great skill. Overall, an amazing attack, and I enjoyed the heck out of it watching this one live as well. I was very involved in this war because I just knew we were going to lose, and we didn't, so that was awesome. So anyway, shout out to Jew Boy John for that 3-star against number 8. Now let's go and look at another attack by Jew Boy John. This one was actually meant to be a scout, guys. A scout on number 2. So we're reaching up 13 ranks. A Town Hall 9 attacking a Town Hall 11. He's got the Eagle Artillery. He's got 3x bows, not all max, but pretty high level. Inferno Towers. And Jew Boy John is, like I said, trying to get a scout. He's trying to take out the clan castle. He's trying to maybe reveal Teslas, reveal giant bombs. And he's going to start with the Queen Walk on the western side, using a wizard to funnel out his queen to the north. And, guys, you'll see that Eric, our number 2 guy, is going to attack this number 2 base here in a minute using the information he got from the scout. So it was a very excellently executed attack. I love using that. Very nicely executed attack by Jew Boy John. Did much better than any of us expected, and then ended up giving Eric some amazing information. Now, another wall breaker fail. I have to point that out. That's just hilarious. Baby Dragon doing some funneling there. Some Hogs also taking out some troops and luring the clan castle. Did I say Hogs taking out troops? Hogs taking out defenses and luring the clan castle troops. He's got a Queen, level 25, doing some work. Double poison and rage. And he actually, I think he uses his special ability and he didn't even need to. Yeah, he used his special ability there, killed the baby dragon and everything. And now that that's all been done, guys, he's going to start his kill squad down here at the south side. So he's got a King working on the barracks. He's got some Valkyries coming in the south. I'm going to try to keep a wide vantage point to see the Queen as well. The Valkyries coming in. There's a couple of Teslas. He actually popped off 4 Teslas in the scout, which is very nice. And now he's got a jump spell sending all of his troops into the core. Giant bombs being triggered like crazy. I mean, John, or Jew, whatever you want to call him, did very, very well in the scout. The Valkyries coming in now, and they're going to go all the way into the core. Remember, this is a Town Hall 9 attacking this Town Hall 11 thing. And I say thing because it is, like I said, engineered. Said that a lot. But the Valkyrie's working on the Eagle Artillery, and then they're going to walk up. I'm thinking, man, if they can take out that Inferno Tower, that would be awesome. Of course, the Queen Walk is still rolling up there in the north. But the Valkyries are taken out. Come on, Expo is down. Clan Castle's down. And finally, come on, Town Hall is down. So that is the 2-star for Jew Boy John, and unfortunately he doesn't get the Inferno Tower. He does have several 3 wizards and an archer, so he can use that to gain a little bit extra percentage. But guys, that was just an awesome attack for Jew Boy John. Now he's going to be coming down, taking out a few more pieces of percentage buildings, whatever, and ends up with a 69% 2-star on a 13 rank hike, which is beautiful, beautiful stuff. So shout out to Jewboy John for his double feature in this war recap, guys. Some awesome stuff. And interestingly enough, Jewboy John, he's been a good attacker, but he was never that good. All right, so he just came out of his shell in this war, which is really awesome. So moving on now, we're gonna watch Eric attack the number 2 base, and Eric is a brand new Town Hall 11. I think he's got like a level 7 Grand Warden. Oh, level 10. Wow, he's been doing work. All right, so Eric is gonna be attacking this base now. Eric's number 2 or 1 actually. And look at this. He's going to be using almost the exact same strategy to take out this base that Jewboy John did. So he used the Queen Walk on the west side, his kill squad, Valkyries and such out of the south, and he'll actually get through and take out the entire base with that. So let's double overtime just for the sake of redundancy. Taking out these things. He's using his baby dragon. Look at that. Baby dragon, hogs to lure the clan castle. I mean, everything stayed almost exactly identical with Jewboy John's attack. The only reason why Eric was able to get it and Jewboy John wasn't was simply because of troop level. That, as far as I remember, level 40 Queen does a lot of work. So anyway, and the Grand Warden. You can't forget the Grand Warden. So anyway, we are in the base. We have heal spell down on the Valkyries, a jump spell. The Valkyries and the King and the Grand Warden. Everybody's going to go into the core, working on all 4 of those X-Bows, Inferno Tower, Eagle Artillery. He's got some hogs coming in the south just to start scalping the base. That's what I meant to say, scalping. And the last Valkyrie actually fails to get that final X-Bow there, but barely gets it. The hogs get that X-Bow, and all the defenses are now down. Unfortunately, that Queen takes out the Grand Warden and all these hogs, but the Queen Walk only has a handful of buildings left to get. He's got 3 wall breakers he held on to. He didn't even use those. He could have used them. But Eric is a boss. He pops his Queen special ability at the very end and grabs that 3-star. So shout out to Eric. But I think you can thank Jewboy John for that scout, because that was essentially the exact same strategy, just altered a little bit. And that is the beauty of a scout. You know, say you've cleared the bottom side of your base, or the bottom side of the war lineup and the war roster, and you've got some lower level attacks. Just have the lower guys attack the top. You know, have them go for that clan castle, those blank spots, see if there's a bomb or a Tesla there, and you can get some invaluable information out of that. So anyway, shout out to Eric for that. That was pretty awesome. Now let's go and watch the final raid, I believe. I've got my notes here, right there. Right, come on. Right there. I got my notes right there, and I want to show one final attack. As you can see, AWOL, guys. AWOL was a founder of the Boston Tea Party. He was there when the Boston Tea Party was level 1 years and years ago, and AWOL has retired from the serious war clans and Clash of Clans. So I wanted to honor him by giving him the last attack in the recap and show his last attack in war, which happened to be a pretty baller 3-star. So let's go in and watch this. I did not preview this. I watched it live though. It was insane. So this is a Town Hall 9.5, and he is also a Town Hall 9.5, level 35 King, level 36 Queen, and he's going to be Queen Walk Govahoing this base. Govahoing, you know? And Queen Walk coming in from this northwestern quadrant there. That sweeper going to mess with our minion a little bit, but no big deal. We got a rage spell down on the enemy queen, our queen. Yeah, killing the enemy troop, the enemy buildings. I cannot talk today, guys. But anyway, he'll take out a whole bunch of defenses, and the Queen Walk will clear up a nice little section of the base. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. AWOL is trying to get that clan castle lure. Unfortunately, that mortar is in the wrong place. So we'll see that mortar drop. And then I think he just kind of says, forget it, and doesn't lure the clan castle. So that's awesome. Actually, I think the Queen should step up into the range of that clan castle very soon. Now, that air defense is targeting our healers, so the Queen should step up. There we go. Queen's taking out the air defenses. We got the entire southern piece of the base nice and funneled out with that baby dragon, the golem soaking up some damage. Jump spell to get into that base. Okay, so now we got a clan castle lure. He throws up all kinds of spells. Jump, heal, double poison. His queen is in, taking out that dragon. The balloon, I think, dropped because of the poison spells. He's got some hogs coming in to take out these bottom defenses there. There we go. Dragon finally dropped in the enemy clan castle. And now, what I love about this is that he can be extremely efficient with his heal spells, because all those defenses are targeting his king, and he can be very surgical with his hogs. So he's still got 5 hogs. He had some hogs in his clan castle, taking out the cannon down there. And they will do some work. He's got his heal spells on the Valkyrie and the King and everything in the core. He's got a hog, one single hog taking out that wizard tower. Very, very nicely done. He's still got 5 hogs in the core, which is, I mean, 5 hogs in this deployment section. There we go. Coming out on that final defense as everything else is busy, and he will wreck this base. The Queen is helping out with that X-bow, which could have ended the raid for him. But he gets all that, and now the King is coming out to the Valkyrie while the hogs take out the final defense. Actually, the second final defense if you count the sweeper. And there we go. So that Barbarian King is down. Hogs take out the last defense, and now it is all about the cleanup. So AWOL held his own. He made sure he swiped the base from one side to the other. Heal spell he used very, very nicely, and he's able to take advantage of distracted defenses and use his hogs to do some business, and that's exactly what he did. So we'll speed it up. Now, I want to point out, and I'll probably go back and show you, but this attack came down to the very wire. I think it was within the last couple of seconds. We'll play that again, and I will pause it the minute he drops his queen. Look at that, guys. So 253, 252, 251. Okay, so he did it with about 10, 11 seconds left in the attack. So that's actually not too bad. He did it in a decent amount of time, but anyway, AWOL, like I said, he's a beast, and he'll be missed. But you know, sometimes people just need to take a break from that serious competition. But anyway, so that is going to do it for today's war recap, guys. I hope you enjoyed the assortment of attacks that I showed you guys. I hope you enjoyed the war recap in general, and maybe pulled some knowledge out of the attacks, maybe saw some of the mistakes and understand them, and maybe you can make less mistakes in your own attacks. Well, actually, you're watching this right now. You probably don't make mistakes, but I do, and I learned from every single raid that I watch. So anyway, shout outs again to this Chinese engineering clan, and I would love a rematch someday. But anyway, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Like the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you have not joined the Klaus family. And I'll see you guys again next time.